Alright everybody, I greatly appreciate you tuning in to my channel. I'm BJ from the 478, and today I got a treat for you for the simple fact that I have one of my good customers call me about a actual dash pod he wanted to get installed, and he actually sent me his car down, and upon going through it we discovered, hey look, we can sound a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get some stuff updated. We're going to do new kick panels. These kick panels right here, they're in there, you know, but I just think I give an A for effort. Those guys did whatever they did, but we're gonna redo those. So that's what I do. So another thing too, the wiring doesn't look bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and rewire a lot of this stuff. It's got Alpine processors in here. It's got a lot of good quality stuff. It just needs to be tweaked. And when I say tweak, this DSP needs to be recalibrated. I'm gonna go in here. I got a new box I'm making for this as well. Reasoning being, I don't like it, and I don't like it at all. But then again, you get an A for effort. Maybe in a truck or something like that. But this car right here, we're gonna fire them back. Or hell, I would have been more comfortable if they were firing forward than firing up and give you all this. And from what I heard, it wasn't, for the amount of stuff in here, it just didn't like impress me in the beginning. And so we thought we was gonna go through and just make a new dash pad and do a speaker pod, and maybe that'll bring it up some. But after going through it and just listening to it, I was just like, oh my god, we need to really just rethink this thing. And so what I come up with, I'm still doing a dash pod, and let's show you what this is. And I swear that's got to be the cleanest original dash I have ever seen. Usually they come in all flimsy and floppy, and I have to go in and rewrap them and all that good stuff. But that thing is pristine, and it still looks brand new. So this right here is the patented dash pod. So we're running Bamas in here, and we're running two 3-inch PRV tweeters, and what it does is it mounts directly underneath the actual dash pad, and then you get all your sounds. You get mid-range, you get a nice bright highs, and you won't obstruct anything for the simple fact you don't have to do any cutting in the dash. You don't have to do any other kind of modifications, but just look, see, this is what I'm talking about. This thing looks like the day it was made. So what I'll do is I'll end up taking this very carefully. Just remove all this excess, so the actual sound will come through and not kind of sort of get muffled or hinder the sound. Let's put it like that. That's a good word, hinder. So just remove the stuff, but be careful, because this part right here is the top part of the dash, and it gets kind of brittle. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to I don't want to actually, you know what I'm saying, break the top part. Then I'll be making a grill to go over all that too, and it just takes the look away from it being original. Yeah, you see this part right here? That's actually the black part of the dash, and you're not going to want to go so deep. That's the reason why I don't use a tool or any kind of screwdriver or anything. I just take my hand and kind of dig it out and be kind of cautious. That way you don't accidentally mess up that vinyl. So, you know, see that vinyl? It gets kind of thin once you take that stuff out. Yeah, I'm not gonna obstruct that, so it'll take a minute It'll make a nice little mess, but I'll get it cleaned up and we'll go from there. So the car actually is not bad. It wasn't, they didn't do a slouch job. I want to get your opinion on this. So what do you think about the dash, the back pods in the rear with the actual window switches and all that good stuff back here? Me personally, he adds, I think I'm just gonna take it up on my liberty to get this corrected, because it's boxed in. It doesn't look like it belongs. So probably what I'll do is right here, turn around and cut this out, remove this, cut this out, curve this along here all the way, reset those actual switches, move that back some, and probably put the switch down here. Just get this off from up here. I don't want this up here. I'll probably put it somewhere down here or somewhere else, or behind something. That way you don't see that switch. But since I'm already back here, probably what I'll do is move those forward, you know what I mean? And then those two tweeters that's in the middle, make the whole piece that comes up and follows along here, and get it more uniform, and then reline. So in the comment section, just let me know, what do you think about my idea? Would you leave it? Call it, hey look man, I'm gonna do what you asked me to do and I'm gonna leave this alone? Or would I put my name on it? Because I am doing the kick panels, these right here, the carpeted ones, like I said, they, let me get a light, because I don't think I see what I'm looking at. Let me get a light for it. I love these Milwaukee tools. Alright, so now you can pretty much see what I'm looking at. Like I said, it was some thought that went into it. It just doesn't look the part, and they don't sound good. I don't know what kind of driver is in that. It's all M-mats, so I want to say they're probably M-mats as well in there. But like I said, it's just for the amount of stuff that's in this vehicle, it just did not sound good. And I'm kind of torn that and see, like even what I did to DSP, that's nice and clean. That's something I would do. That I like that. But I don't like the way it sounds. And I'm not trying to be funny. I don't like the way it sounds at all. You know, it's bland. It's just there. The bass is not there. And we're gonna fix it. And when I say fix it, I'm gonna redo those back there too. And that's gonna be on me, you know. So I'm gonna take it upon myself. I'm gonna reach out to him a little bit later on tonight and just run it by him. But I don't think he will oppose, especially because I'll make him look like it came in his car, and I think he'd be happy. Now, with these battery boxes back here, they gotta go. I'm not opposed to the Odyssey. I'm not the extremes. I'm not opposed to those batteries. They're heavy, and when I say they're heavy as I don't know what. And so yeah, this battery right here probably weighs about 85 pounds. Strong, yes it is, and he's got 3 of them, one under the hood and 2 back here. And I'm gonna actually go ahead and clean up everything in this car. I'll pull the box out. I'm redoing the box. This box, even if so, it wasn't built across the top of the fuel pump housing. So I use the fiberglass the bottom of those, and then the box will sit down on that and not move around. I'll make new battery boxes, and of course I'm gonna make A1 grounds, because even though you need a body ground as well, you also need chassis grounds, because the body ground I'm not opposed to, but you need body grounds and you need chassis grounds, and especially by this car not being jacked up off of the frame, you have a better chance of having a good frame ground. And I still want to give it a chassis ground as well, but I want them to be in a better position than this right here. You can get up into here. I like to run nuts and bolts 5/16 and go through all the way through the proper size 1/4 lugs. I like copper lugs. I mean, they are one of the best conductors, especially when I'm doing what I'm doing anyways. But yeah, houses, cars, this ring terminal right here is one of the best ones. So when you're running the ground, you want the bolt to actually, you know, fill this void. If you got something smaller and this thing moves around, a lot of times you'll see people run a washer on top, and you see this, even if so, if that thing moves and that nut cracks, or that becomes just a little bit and it's not getting a good connection, that will cause wires to burn up. That'll also cause fuse holders to melt. Then you just have more problems to where some amps will actually still run on low voltage. Say for instance, if this battery right here loses continuity and you turn around, the ground goes south, hot wire, and it intermits, and this battery gets depleted, you know, 9-10 volts, some amps will still participate in, you know what I'm saying, your functions, and until it burns the power supply. So what you want to do, you always want to make sure you got good grounds and great connections. I'm not opposed to using lock washers as well, because you can accidentally just turn around and move this just a little bit, and that nut will go the opposite way and it'll loosen it. So a lot of times people zip tie wires together, and then they say, you know, they'll take them and push them together, and then that bolt just it loosens up on you, and then you know you got something bad going on. So be taking all those out, making new battery boxes. Yeah, I don't know. I think they could have done a little bit better job than that, but it is what it is. I see, and actually, I don't know why they put that back here. An isolator. And we're gonna take that loose and put that up front where it's supposed to be. We want everything to stop coming from back here, and then fuses from back here going into amps. So, you know, I'll reconfigure everything back here. I just need your input on, you know, what do you think about those kick mounts down there? What do you think about back here? What I should do? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I just want your input on it. Let me know how everything goes, and then on my next video, next time you see this car right here, we should have everything up to snuff. And you gotta love this original paint. So yeah, I'm not opposed to how they did this. I'm just gonna, it's not to my liking, let's put it like that. I want and yeah, I'll run, it looks like a factory ground. We're gonna change that. I'll clean it up, you know what I'm saying? I hate to see I hate to see just stuff everywhere. It could have been routed a little bit better. I'm just a neat freak like that. I can't help it. I try, but another thing too, I want it in here. If it's gonna sit in here, I want it to sit in here straight. Yeah, it's a couple things I gotta fix. So long story short, If you like what you see, you want to contract me to do anything, I'm at OCD Audio LLC. You can Google me. I'm BJ from the 478. Anything you need, just reach out. You know, my numbers locally. I run Sound Source during the week. You can contact me 7 days a week. Like I said, I'm here for you. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time.